Hey everybody, this is Captain X24 and I'm back with another part of Let's Play Legend of Zelda. And in this part, we're going to collect 2 more heart containers, as well as get a bunch of rupees so we can buy a new item. What we're going to want to do right now is basically go all the way to the right side of the Hyrule. Keep going. And again. And again. Alright, so we're almost there. And we can get, on this side of Hyrule, we can get 2 heart containers, 100 rupees, and sort of a new item. I'll explain it later, once we get there. But first up on our list is a heart container. And it's right here, and we can get it thanks to the step ladder. Just step across the water, do it again, and ta-da, now we're up to 11 heart containers. Oh yay, more bombs. Anyway, go up here with your raft, and in here is another heart container. There's also a red potion, but of course we want the heart container. That puts us at 12. And that's all of the overworld heart containers. The only remaining 4 heart containers are all in dungeons. Now you'll want to go over here. I'm pretty sure it's up this long flight of stairs. Sorry, wrong stairs. Go up here. It should be on this flight. Okay then, still no. Next flight of stairs. Yep, these are the stairs. And we go in here, and the old man says, show this to the old woman. It's a letter, and there's this old woman. Actually, I think there might be a few across the overworld. I may be mistaken about that. Maybe that was second quest or something. But anyway, there's an old woman, and she'll actually sell you blue or red potions. Anyway, over here, you'll notice a money-making gambling game. And you spend 10 rupees and you could win 50. But the smarter thing to do is go up here on the secret and go in here where you get 100 rupees instead. That puts us at 157. So now we are able to afford arrows actually for our bow. One thing I should say about the bow and arrows though is that every arrow costs, it uses 1 rupee. So basically, you run out of money, you run out of arrows. Now, unfortunately, what we're gonna have to do is go all the way to the other side of Hyrule. We could take a path through the Lost Woods, but I'm gonna save us all some trouble and use this path instead. Keep going. And going. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure one of these bushes had 30 rupees in it. I forget which one. I'll cut the video when I find it. Okay, right here, if you go in here, there's 30 rupees. So that'll be helpful later. What we want to do is go right up here, which we can now cross with the stepladder. There's a few stops we'll want to make. And one of them is right over here. Actually, I believe it's another screen to the left. Should be this armos right here that you have to move. Well, it turns out I made a slight mistake, and it's actually not right here. The power bracelet is down here. What the power bracelet does is it gives you access to warps. It allows you to push blocks like stones, and there are 4 warps scattered across Hyrule. If I'm not mistaken, one of them should actually be right here. One of these stones, right here. An old man will appear and he'll let you take any road you want. So it's kind of interesting, really, you know? And if you keep taking left, you'll keep going to the next path, or alternatively right. And I think center takes you across 2 paths. So, yeah, it's an interesting way to go across Hyrule. So there, you basically have warps for you. And it might save some trouble later on. Especially since one of them actually is really close to like a fairy fountain. But anyway, what we want to do now, since we have 12 heart containers, let's go up here. We want to push this grave, and here we find an upgraded sword. It's the strongest sword of all. You can only get it if you have 12 or more heart containers. And it's really powerful. Like, you can take out red dark nuts in 1 hit now. And you can take out a lot of stuff in 1 hit, actually. It's a huge upgrade. Right up there is actually the 6th dungeon. But I'm not going to show that off right now, because we're heading to the 5th. And on our way, we're actually going to buy something, too. 2 somethings. Here we go through the graveyard, actually backwards. Here you find the Lost Woods. And just for reference, the solution to the puzzle, because otherwise they'll just keep making you go over pretty much random screens. It's like the same repeated screen. You have to go the right direction, up, left, down, and then left again. And then you'll get to the graveyard. Or actually the screen right before the graveyard. So yeah, that's just for reference. And if you go right, you'll go to the previous screen. Since we're in the area, we might as well heal up. And we're pretty close to some more new items we want to get. In the previous dungeon, we found a new enemy called Likes. And what they can do is, you know, I wonder actually, is that shop the one? What they can do is steal your shield if it's an upgraded shield. So we're gonna go and get ourselves an upgraded shield. Now here we have it for 130 rupees. But we don't want it for that, because there's a place where you can actually get it for 90 rupees. What we want is the arrow instead, for 80 rupees. Alright, so, let's go get Magic Shield. And it'll reflect just about any projectile. I think it's any projectile. There might be one that it won't get. You can buy it for 90 rupees. If you go over here, up here, take out your candle, Notice how Link's shield is really small right now. Well, let's get the shield. And notice now how it's really big. It also reflects that Octorok's projectiles. I think it's an Octorok. It basically... No, sorry. Octoroks were the land enemies. I'm getting mixed up with Ocarina of Time Octoroks and stuff. But anyway, we got what we want. So now let's just head over to the 5th dungeon. And, well, that's about all there's left to do.